Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So, as you've probably seen by the thumbnail, this is a quick unboxing video for the DJI Mavic Air 2. Now, I do appreciate there's going to be absolutely loads of these videos all over the internet and YouTube, but this is new for me, so if you are interested in seeing it, then absolutely brilliant. If not, then you can just skip to the next video where I'll actually be flying the Mavic Air 2. If you're new to the channel, I already have the DJI Mavic Mini, and I have the DJI Mini 2. So why have I bought the DJI Mavic Air 2? Well, simply because even though the restrictions, especially in the UK, are so much more relaxed for the DJI Mini series drones, at the end of the day, there's absolutely no guarantee that those restrictions might tighten up a little bit, because at the minute they're really relaxed. So you can pretty much fly the mini drones anywhere you want. Whereas the DJI Mavic Air, or drones above 249 grams, are quite restricted. Now, I have mentioned in a previous video, if you haven't checked that out, then you can go do so. I'll leave a link above my head, where I will be doing a video on Article 16. If you don't know what that is, that's basically, you can join, especially in the UK, you can join one of 4 flying clubs, okay? You can pay your annual fee, and generally you get some more privileges to be able to fly your drone, and you're not as restricted as what you are under normal circumstances, and in some cases it is actually less restrictive than the A2 CFC. So I will cover that in another video. So let's stop talking and let's get into unboxing this. Ooh. Honestly, I've waited so long for this drone. I really have. Right, let's get rid of that knives, because you don't want to play with knives, kids. So let's open this up. Right, so we've got our nice case, and it says DJI Mavic on it, if you can see that, or up there if you wish. All right, because I've got another camera up here, which is new for me, but not as good as what I will have in future videos. So let's get this open. And let's take out this. That's heavy. That's got to be batteries. Side. I want to be excited. We'll put the remote to a side for the minute, because, again, I am used to that with the DJI Mini 2. And let's take a look. Oh. So, yeah, I mean, okay. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting that. So, yeah, the DJI Mavic Air 2. Look at that. So excited. So, right, one of the major benefits is obstacle avoidance. So you've got some sensors here. You've got 2 sensors here. And you've got some ground sensors underneath as well. Got a nice gimbal cover here. And what I'll do in this video, just for you guys, I will take off these stickers. Don't you have to worry about that. 1 battery already on the drone. The legs feel a bit more, I don't know if this is just me, I feel like the legs feel a bit more flimsy, so they're wanting to just sort of pull down slightly. They're at the rear legs, whereas they see the feel a little bit more loose. Whereas with the DJI Mini 2 or the Mavic Mini, they seem to just snap up. It's not really an issue. Let's open up our controller. So I just feel that slotting your phone. This is quite. There we go. I just feel that slotting your phone there is a much more comfortable way of holding it and seeing it. It's so much easier to just sort of look at it there rather than the old Mini where you're sort of looking down on it. That's so much more comfortable. I do like the new sticks, which are housed just there. Okay, so just to show you how to put them on, just unscrew from the bottom. And despite people thinking that this doesn't have any antennas, they are your antennas. Okay, it's at the end. It's here. They do have them. All right, just because they're not fiddly, pointy things like they are on the DJI Mavic Mini, you do still get antennas. They are there. So you've got a built-in cable there. All right. So let me guess, this is the Apple connector. All right. So let's just slot that back in. I don't have Apple. I have Android. Make of that what you wish. Some people swear by Apple. I couldn't be further from that, but hey ho. So let's have a look at what you get then. All right, so let's open this up. There we go. We want to keep the drone in shot, because that's what you're here to see, really. So let's open this up. There we go. So that is your 3-section charging port, and that's to charge all 3 batteries at the same time. That's really, really handy and useful. This is got to be batteries due to the weight, I would imagine. So let's open this up. There we go. That is 1 battery. And we've got our charger. Let's have a gander, see what else is in here. Oh, there we go. We've got a brick. There's our brick. So that, very simply, that clips into there. Brick into your plug, and away you go. What else is in here? I think just one more thing, and we have a spare battery. Of course we do. So as you can see, 1 battery is already on the drone, and we've got 2 spare batteries here. So let's have a look in here then. So we have some props, and they are marked A. And what else? We have props that are marked B. So I'm guessing, right, okay, A and B, that's pretty simple. They're all marked. Oh, A and B, that's nice and simple. And then we have instructions, more instructions. Right, well, given the fact that I'm a man and the fact that so many people ask constantly on a daily basis questions on the DJI forums on Facebook, I guess both myself and a lot of other people are not going to bother reading these. Right, so I've cleared some of the clutter away. There's our batteries, let's just remove them. And I've just unfolded the drone, which of course you do that by just twisting these and then down, and then obviously these go that way. Now, I don't have any clue what I was expecting here, guys. Not a clue. I don't think I was really expecting anything, but given the fact that I've been used to the really, really lightweight mini-series, this is quite heavy. I mean, it's not heavy, but I can say why it's much better in the wind. I mean, that's a decent piece of kit, that. I mean, the batteries weigh a decent chunk of it. I would say a good third of it without weighing them. That's interesting. But yeah, it does weigh a lot. I like it. It feels much more solid. You know, it feels like it's a man's drone. Right. So let's have a quick look then at trying to fit some of these props. So here's one I prepared earlier. All right. Now this looks pretty simple. Whether it is or not, who knows? They do feel a little bit tight. Whether they loosen up, I don't know. So we're going to take off this. All right. And then I can see this looks a pretty simple way. So you can see there is some slots here. Okay. You can see them on right there, and you can see a couple of grooves there. So it looks to me like they simply, this should be an easier way of locking these or holding them. So they just slot on and then turn round. Got one on. Right, okay, so that's A, that's B. Let's get another one out of our packet. Yeah, I don't think it's great. I mean, on the DJI Mavic Mini, when it comes to the props, one of them's got 1 stripe and the other one's got 2. But looking at these, it has no such thing unless I miss something when I open it up. So as you can see, these props look exactly the same as the ones that are on A. I can see how that could be quite confusing for people, or worrying. So yeah, fair play, they do have little tiny arrows, if you can make that out just there. So you'd have to be really careful of that, you know, if you do crash your drone and you're changing props or whatever. And of course this goes the other way, so let's just pop that on. So that is our drone fitted with props. And just to appease some people, let's take some stickers off. Right, so that's all the stickers off. And this is our drone as we would fly it. So to release the battery, it looks like you press these in and that battery lifts up. So actually, to be fair, most of the weight is the battery. And let's attempt to get the gimbal cover off. How does this work? Oh, there we go, nice and gentle with that. As you can see, that's a much bigger sensor. Really impressive. I noticed how much more loose the gimbal is as well. So, you know, that's got a lot of rotation on it compared to what I'm used to with the mini-series drones. Interesting. Right then, so let's have a look at the case instead. So nice decent sized case, got your strap, and essentially this is a bigger version of the case that comes with the DJI Mini 2. Let's have a look at that. I've got that right here. So as you can see, not much difference in size, but there is a bit of a difference. My Mini 2 is just hiding in there. So yeah, nice case, exactly the same. Nice to look at and nice to feel. Looks like it's waterproof. And then you've got some nice compartments. Drone goes in there, controller and batteries go in there. Don't know if you can see that. And then we have the front pocket just here. That's empty, so there's no accessories in that one. So let's open it up and we can see there is a section here. Let's have a look. Okay, and we have some additional bits. So we have a micro USB to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C, and as you know, the Lightning iPhone connector is in the controller already. Let's have a look at these. So let's open this up, and what do we have? Ooh, we have a nice set of ND filters. If you haven't seen my video already on what ND filters actually do, there will be a link in the description below and above my head now. Go check that out, because you might not know what to do with these. That video will tell you. We have some spare props. I won't bother opening them up because it's unnecessary. Oh, that's our spare cable. So it does look like that cable is for charging your controller at the same time, which is really, really handy. So that's the accessories which is in the case. Right guys, I'm absolutely looking forward and cannot wait to get this thing up in the air. Hopefully you are going to come along for the ride. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.